When I was struggling with anxiety, at some point I had some self-hate because I couldn't trust my own body, I couldn't trust my own mind again. Because tell me why, there were some times where I was just going out to have fun, or I was engaging in a conversation, or just listening to music, watching a movie, and anxiety could come out of nowhere. My brain could start, the inner dialogue, bringing some thoughts, some scary intrusive thoughts. And I was like, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I signed up for. Because I remember these are the times when sometimes I felt like unaliving myself, because I was like, I'm just here trying to live my life. I'm a kind of person who doesn't like a caged life, even for meds. That's why I didn't go well with meds, because I'm like, do I have to take these things for the rest of my life for me just to like live my life? So that one alone was one of the reasons why I withdrew from meds, because having to take meds for the rest of my life for just me to function, it was not, that thought didn't sit well with me. What I'm trying to say here is that it is normal to sometimes not trust your own body and your mind, but the important thing is learning how anxiety works, understanding how your body and mind works, learning about your unproductive patterns and letting them go. So if you don't trust your own body, if you don't trust your own mind, simply because anxiety appears out of nowhere, know that it is normal. The state that you are in is the reason why anxiety, you can be just doing your thing and you feel anxious. There is nothing really making you anxious, but you feel anxious. That's because you are in a sensitized state. There are some of you who have, like, they just have the normal anxiety. Some of you have mild anxiety, chronic anxiety. Mine was chronic anxiety 24/7, with physical symptoms, intrusive thoughts, feelings of unreality, panic attacks, everything, painful emotions. So if you're like me, I want you to know that you can recover. As you heal, as you desensitize your nervous system, you'll be able to gain confidence, because that's one of the things that I teach in my program: how to gain confidence in the recovery journey, how to trust your own body, how to trust your brain again, so that they can work the way you want, so that you can be out there living your life, enjoying your freedom, without having to think of the anxiety subject, without having to worry like, when is my next symptom, anxiety is bugging me, and all those kind of things.